What is up? What is up? What is up, my peeps? It's yours truly, Landry, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we'll be reacting to, let's see here, the rise and fall of Richard Branson. And the video is brought to us by the Front Seat Finance channel. When you get a chance, as you can see, feel free to hop over there to let them know that you found their video via my reaction, and that you decided to stop by to show some love and support by of course leaving a comment. Okay, so now without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight right into this. After of course, what you may call this, full screening this, and then let's go ahead and hit play. Let's go.
Virgin Atlantic might not have existed if Sir Richard Branson had not been kicked off an American Airlines flight to Necker Island nearly 40 years ago.
Oh shit! So he's no longer the CEO of the Virgin Voyages empire. Damn, that's crazy. I hope that they actually, unravel what happened to him. In order for him to get kicked off of the company.
Flight from Puerto Rico to the British Virgin Islands was cancelled. DeMockle hired a plane and invited his fellow disgruntled passengers to join him, charging them $39 each. Welcome back to our channel, Front Seat Finance, and today we're going to discuss the rise and fall of Richard Branson. Making Virgin Records a successful record label, one business idea led to another.
Oh, so he had a record company, huh? So that he was a big fan of music, huh? Because the only thing that I've heard of related to Richard Branson was the Virgin Voyages. Like what you call this, the boat thing where you can take trips in whatever. I can't think of the name right now, but yeah, the cruises. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. I didn't know that he had a record company. That's interesting.
His residence in the London commune cemented his place in the British music scene. This resulted in the formation of Virgin, a mail-order company that provided funding for his magazine. Eventually, the company's earnings enabled Branson to open a record shop on Oxford Street in London, in addition to funding his magazine. Mike Oldfield was the first artist signed to Virgin Records in 1973.
Damn, 1973? And that boy was in business for quite a while, huh? Okay.
Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield topped the UK charts for a record-breaking 247 weeks. The phenomenal success of the very first artist signed by Virgin Records demonstrates Branson's talent for spotting talent.
But now the question arises, bro: is Virgin Records still in business? And if so, like, who are some of the most prominent acts that they have acquired? As of recent, because I don't really keep up with who record labels be signing, but I know the most popular most popular record labels are like Atlantic Records, Warner Bros, QC, the people from Atlanta, and what else? Rostrum Record. Is it Rostrum Records or something like that? Yeah, there's like a few labels here that people are signed to, like music artists are signed to, and then they are doing pretty well, and yeah, let's continue.
Success paved the way for more record deals with now iconic artists like the Rolling Stones, Sex Pistols, and Culture Club. These bands catapulted Virgin Records into the top tier of record labels worldwide.
Okay.
Misses and hits. Virgin Records, on the other hand, could only sustain its success for so long. By 1992, the company was struggling to stay afloat due to financial difficulties. The following year, Branson was forced to sell it to Thorn Amy for $1 billion.
Oh shit, so he sold the company in 1993 for, a few billions. Shit, he made it, you know what I'm saying? If I were him, I would have been happy. Shit, I would have been living my best life, you know what I'm saying?
Prior to this setback, Branson had added two travel
Cruising
companies to his portfolio,
across the world,
the Voyager Group and Virgin Atlantic. His first tour on Oxford Street grew into a chain of Virgin megastores. Selling Virgin Records was a mentally traumatic experience for Branson. According to reports, he cried after signing the contract, but he didn't let the loss deter him from pursuing other goals in the music industry. He founded Virgin Radio the same year he sold it. 3 years later, he was able to launch V2, his second record label, which signed artists such as Tom Jones and Powderfinger. Apart from having to sell Virgin Records,
not familiar with either of those artists.
Branson was also forced to sell Virgin Cola, Virgin Cosmetics, and Virgin Brides. Virgin Cola.
Man, that boy was also in the beauty section, in the beauty world. Shit, he was making bank. He's probably a trillionaire right now.
is the most well-known flop, accounting for only 0.5% of the US market. In 2012, the company was forced to discontinue production of the drink. Drink cosmetics products included homeware, jewelry.
My guy was also selling drinks. Man, this man was everywhere, bro. Literally, he was literally printing money left and right. Good for him, man. Good for him.
And cosmetics. All of these ventures may have failed, but they truly demonstrate Branson's unstoppable spirit of striving. He never went into his shelf, rather he learned from every failure and used it as a stepping stone to...
Bruh, if you build a company and sell it for a few billions, how's that a failure?
Future success. It also demonstrates his entrepreneurial spirit in venturing into diverse businesses without fear of failure. Everything from music to media to finance to outer space and everything in between. In 1984, Branson expanded his business by launching Virgin Atlantic, an airline. He leased his first 747 to fly for...
Man, my man was also involved in the airline business. Man, this boy, he's one hell of an entrepreneur. I can tell you that shit.
New York to Gatwick, putting Virgin Atlantic in direct competition with British Airways. Virgin Media, Virgin Money, and even Virgin Trains are among his other major businesses. All of his businesses are part of the Virgin Group, which includes over 200 businesses in countries such as Canada, Australia, the United States, and parts of Asia, Europe, and South Africa. Branson has come a long way from simply starting one company to fund another. He established his new businesses without sacrificing the Virgin Group's reserve, and he earned more for companies that kept the brand name.
That's a smart man right there, bro. He uses other people's money to create businesses. That's smart.
Simultaneously, he expands his ventures into other
sectors. But also a little dangerous because, you know what I'm saying, you have to find a way to repay them. And if you cannot repay them, well, you know what's coming for your ass. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me out. Be careful.
Such as mobile telecom, exploration of space, and high-speed travel. It's no surprise that Branson partnered with Scaled Composites to establish the spaceship company, given his ability to look ahead and constantly move.
Man, my man even went to space, bro. Holy, he was literally trying to control the whole world, right? Every aspect of the world, bro. Food, beauty, space, travel, clothing, everything. Sheesh.
Forward. The spaceship company is a Virgin Galactic company founded by Branson to carry on his dream of exploring space and bringing that experience to more people. This company exemplifies Branson's ability to move on despite failures in the past. The original ship was destroyed during the first test flight in 2014. However, Virgin Galactic space...
Bro, that happens, bro. It's called testing. During the testing phase, bro, shit's finna blow up, you know? It's part of the process.
Ship 2 successfully completed its first test flight of the craft's atmospheric re-entry system earlier this year. Virgin stated that SS2 would be able to accommodate 6 passengers and 2 pilots. The size of the spaceship would also allow for out-of-seat zero-gravity experience and large windows to see the rest of the view. More than 700 customers have purchased tickets to spaceflight since Branson's expansion into the final frontier. As of this year, Branson issued a statement stating that they are unlikely to visit space in the next 6 months and that he is extremely disappointed. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What do you think about Richard Branson's journey? Let us know.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video as well, because you know she's about to do her outro. But yeah, man, the rise and fall of Richard Branson, that was a very interesting video. But I would disagree with the narrator, you know, by saying that, you know, he experienced a lot of failures, because it's like, bro, if you are able to build just one business, you don't even need to build like a few, just one, and you're able to sell it for a few billions. That's not a failure, bro. That's a W, bro. A big W. Yeah, hear me. Okay. Alright, y'all, and so that is it for today's video. As always, if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, / hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more. But most importantly, if possible, don't forget to hit that super chat / donate, as it is the best way to support your boy. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.